Hey everyone, we had a chance to catch up with Durran Cage, who is the founder and owner of Cage Automotive, and is also a speaker that we're going to have at ASOTU CON here in just a few short weeks. So I haven't officially met Durran yet in person. I love everything he's doing on LinkedIn. I love everything he's doing on social media, but I'm going to be so pumped to meet him officially at ASOTU CON. I'm going to give this guy a hug because I love him that much already. So Durran, thanks for coming on today. Thanks for kind of talking things through, and kind of to kick things off, you know, who are you most excited to see at ASOTU CON here in a couple weeks? Is it a speaker? Is it an attendee? Is it a collaborator? Like, tell me, what are your thoughts?
First, you. We're going to have a good bro hug going on.
That's right. You know it.
We've been able to video meet multiple times now, and so that's cool.
I love that, Durran.
In the automotive space, there's actually somebody, I said somebody else before, but now it's Danielle Mills. And because there's a little bit of a story that goes back to that, because she actually was one of the first person who really invested in me, gave me a book about the power of LinkedIn and the power of connection. She's got a really good book there. But seeing Danielle, and then also seeing Jesse with is it Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, that's right, Jesse Cole. Savannah Bananas. Yeah,
is huge, because as we just spoke about briefly, but being able to hear somebody speak that's not technically an automotive, but is all in on experience. That's something that I don't care what position you're in at the dealership or what role you have, we will all be able to take something away from him and so many obviously other talented people there. But as we continue to evolve in the industry, the experience is what's going to continue to elevate and separate every dealership and every business known to man.
Yeah, that's great. And, just like you shared earlier on LinkedIn, is about the experience and, being different than other dealers and stop going, being a clone of what everyone else is doing. So that's couple ways you can do it, is elevating that experience. And, this is also great. So what topics or what discussions are you looking forward to at ASOTU CON here in a couple short weeks?
Yeah, so I would definitely say I want to hear about some innovation and technology.
Yeah.
So any kind of tech or innovation while I'm there to be able to listen to that makes the experience of buying a car and selling it easy, or easier, I should say, so that removes that friction. So I think that's great. Anything that also empowers salespeople, so talking about people, process, and mirroring that with experience. So it's kind of like you can put all of it. You could put people, process, technology, innovation, culture, putting that all together. I think that's going to be that secret sauce that I'm looking forward to, taking my notebooks and my pen and taking as much in as I possibly can, because there's going to be so many great ideas with that much talent. But that is the area of specialty that I really want to lean in on. Yeah,
Durran, that's great. I love that. And, you're a speaker on a panel we have, which is people plus process equals experience. And you are the perfect person for that. You're the perfect culmination of that personal touch. You're the perfect culmination of the tools and the technology that we use and how we can elevate that experience. So Durran, that's what I'm looking forward to, is seeing yours. And, here's a good question too, is why would someone want to go to ASOTU CON? Why would someone like you want to go? Why would someone in the dealership world want to go to ASOTU CON? What can they learn, bring back, and then just be so inspired for the rest of this year and going into next year?
That's it. So what you said towards the end would be my answer to that. Is it's like a 3-part answer. Is number one, to invest in yourself. Yeah. To me, like whenever I get stale, just being completely transparent, I can know that it's something I'm not doing for myself. And typically I'm not reading books. I'm not educating. I'm not learning. I'm not evolving. So number one, anybody listening to this, is you want to go so you can invest in you, invest in yourself. That's most important. And then number two, I would say you're going to invest in finishing off the rest of this year strong. So we've got one last quarter. We got September, which is going to be phenomenal. Yeah. We want to finish this last quarter strong. And then the other parts that, while we're there taking our notes, is we need to already be looking into 2024.
That's right.
So in the automotive industry, sometimes we get so focused on week to week, day to day, and maybe a month, but we're not looking at 2024. And so if we're going into ASOTU CON, I'm looking at those 3 areas. How am I making myself better? 2, how am I making my business better? And then how am I making all that better and getting preparation for 2024? Because the rest of this year really should be pretty much locked up in terms of how it's going to be. Yeah. But those pivots and those transitions that we need to make, that's the important part that anybody that's thinking about going or that is going to be going that's that leverage that we're all going to have. It's because when you have, it's a collab, right?
Yeah.
So when everybody's collabing, that's when the magic happens.
That's right.
We can only go so far on our own, right? But when you and I get to talking, and then we bring another person in, and then one more person, and we start coming up with some ideas, that's when life's change and businesses just get wildly impacted.
That's right.
So it's going to be fun.
That's right. And everybody gets to come together and really bloom through that collaboration that's happening. And man, so Durran, thanks for coming on here today. So I'm super pumped about seeing you in a couple short weeks for that big bear hug. I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to connecting more with everybody that's going to be there, with the speakers that we have, with all of the attendees, and then also all the industry partners. So Durran, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you so much.
Sir, thank you. Likewise. Take care.
Thanks for watching this episode of In the Dirt with ASOTU. If you're new to our channel, make sure and mash that like and subscribe button. Also, check out some of these links for our other great podcasts and content.